GoAggie.com here with head football coach Jerry Olszewski as we gear up to fall camp this season. NSIC Preseason Poll released today. The Vikings picked 6th overall, 4th in the South Division. Coach, exciting time here getting ready for that football season. Short time, you'll be in fall camp, all your players on campus. Your thoughts on the preseason coaches poll?
Well, you're asking a bunch of coaches to rank each other, and you're not able to vote for yourself. So I think that what comes out of it is a thought process by other teams, and they're basically based off of last year. All of us are of what the performances were and who's returning. So I'm very pleased where we're ranked. I mean, to be 4th in the South, and looking at the divisional rankings, it looks like the South is considered to be tougher than the North as far as talent pool and success ratio. So we'll see. In 6th overall, that's great. Whether we justify that or not by last year's performance, who we got coming back. It's a one-game season every week for everybody. And in this league, if you don't come to play, you're not going to end up where you're supposed to. If you looked at last year's rankings compared to this year and where they actually finished out, I think that'll tell you right there. But we're excited about it. We're excited about the start.
2 players, your team, Dejan Newell, senior running back, defensive tackle Jake Lee, both named players to watch in the NSIC in 2014. Jake Lee, a preseason All-American. Obviously, Dejan heading into a senior year, getting close to that rushing record. Talk about these 2 players and what do you expect from them heading into their senior season?
Well, it's pretty neat that 2 kids who were captains as juniors, went in to be proclaimed as 2 of our best players coming into their senior season. Certainly have had a ton of accolades. They both have throughout their career at Augustana. I expect great leadership. When you look at Dejan, we didn't do the things last year in the run game that we wanted to and have the success that we wanted to for Dejan and with Dejan. He's a team guy, and I look forward to have him a much more explosive season this year. And I'm excited for him. That is in reach. We've had some great running backs here. Most recently, Joe Clark, that has had some tremendous records. And, we have some goals for Dejan in that capacity. But more importantly, win a game. Be a leader. Make sure our offense is more productive and efficient than it was last year. And you can't find a better human being to do that with than Dejan Newell. And he has got a good supporting cast around him of leaders and kids that want it pretty badly as well. You go to Jake Lee. You look at Jake, of a young man who is a preseason All-American, earned that credentials and just had a tremendous year last year. When you look at his size prior to a game, he's not a guy that will blow you away. But yet at the same point, this entire conference looked at him in a way that he was a first-team all-conference player and now recommended by the country as one of the best players. And he's just got the heart of a lion, plays so hard, and a technician. And probably the best leader on our football team completely, but we are surrounded by a bunch of them. Ben Skelly's another one who's a preseason All-American, but those 2 are the guys that need to lead our football team to success this fall.
Just over a week away from your team getting on campus here for fall camp. Obviously, the coaches poll is out. We're gearing up. We're ready to go. I guess what's the feeling like? What's the excitement level like down here in the football offices with just a week away till your players are here?
It is always exciting. It's like waiting for Christmas to happen. I can't wait for our guys to get on campus. We're really blessed to have over 55 guys stay this summer, so we got to see them walking through the building, going to workouts, and at least seeing their face around town, which was fantastic. But to get everybody in, the incoming freshmen, the guys who did go home for the summer, and to get it going on the 16th it's exciting. I mean, every year everybody starts their season, wanting to be undefeated, wanting to be great, and wanting to be the best they can be. We're that same way, but we're also equally excited to get together as a family and get this thing started and do it the right way. So staff is ready to go. We're just putting final touches on playbook production and getting things ready to go. A golf tournament this weekend for our alumni, and then it's go time. And we're excited, hopefully for a blessed fall and a great year.
Talk about that many kids staying here this summer, but you return a lot of players from last year's team, and that's got to be something you look forward to this fall camp. We got a routine now. This is what we do. You guys understand what you're doing here. Let's get to work.
Yeah, and that's the great blessing going into year 2. Anytime you assume a job, year 1 it's so much change, so much new. Well, year 2 these guys know exactly how we practice, how we play, the effort that's expected, the meeting potential that is there, and how you need to focus. Staff, we're real blessed to maintain most all of our staff through the season, and our attrition rate is excellent. We had a lot of guys stay in the program. We were a young team last year. When you look at it, we're a pretty young football team. We had 11 seniors. This year we'll have 20 seniors coming through, but we're still a pretty young football team. When you look at number of plays that some of the guys had, they played young, in their career. So we're excited. We're excited for the new blood to come in to challenge the existing players that are getting some playing time and have played for Augustana, and now the new Vikings that are going to add to that flavor. So competition is going to be key, and we're going to have to get better in 3 weeks before we kick it off.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for your time today. We'll check in with you next week on Saturday when those players get on campus, and good luck and enjoy this weekend with the golf tournament and women's clinic.
Thanks, Tim. Fight on.